Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB 16 The Show. Here we are with the All-Star Game. We only had one All-Star, and that was Francisco Liriano. So we ended up starting him for the start of the game, and he's going to get a strikeout. So what we're trying to do with the All-Star Game is get every pitcher involved and every batter, every fielder, all that stuff, and that's exactly what we did. So AJ Pollock in the bottom of the first inning, he's going to come up with a base hit. The first baseman, he came off the bag. I don't know why. So we had a runner on first early on, and then Matt Carpenter, he's going to get a base hit down the line. That's going to give us runners on first and second. So for the National League, we're off to a pretty good start. And now Bryce Harper, he's going to come up, and Bryce Harper is going to deliver with a nice hit into left field. That's going to be good enough to bring in a run. So early on, we're taking a 1-0 lead. And this puts Francisco Liriano in line for a victory. And that's kind of what we wanted with his one inning of work. But we're going to pop it up here with the runners on the corners. And the shortstop is going to come up with it. Now we have Jamie Garcia pitching in the top of the third inning. And he's going to bring the nasty stuff. A sinker right there coming up with a strikeout. He's actually probably the person who should have started the All-Star Game. He's had some great numbers so far in this franchise. But he's going to pick up his second strikeout. And he is going to strike out the side with that slider. So 3 strikeouts in his inning of work. That is a great showing. Onto the bottom of the third, AJ Pollock comes up with another base hit. This one's going to go to the warning track, and he's going to come up with a double. So Pollock is off to a great start in this All-Star Game, trying to get that MVP. Next batter up is going to be Matt Carpenter with the runner on second, and he's going to hit one to the third baseman. He misses it, went under his glove. That's going to give us runners on the corners, bringing up Bryce Harper, who already has 1 RBI. He's going to deliver once again, hit it to the shortstop. It's going to be a double play, which is not good, but it still picks up a run, and we're going to go up 2-0 in this All-Star Game. And then Cargo, he is going to go deep into center field, and they're going to try to catch that one. I think it bounced off his head or his glove, almost went over the wall. That would have been crazy, getting the home run with Cargo, but we just missed that one. Now with runners on first and second for Adrian Gonzalez, and he is going to hit one into left field. A little pop-up, and the American League, they get out of the inning. Now we're going to the top of the 5th inning with Noah Syndergaard on the mound, and this ball is crushed into deep right field to the warning track, and it's going to go off the wall. I thought it was going to be a home run, but that was the first hit for the American League, and that was a big one. So a triple for the American League. And now with 2 outs in the inning, a grounder to the third baseman, the throw at first, and they're gonna bobble it. So the American League picks up a run, and that's gonna make it a 2-1 game off of that error. Now we're going to the top of the 6th inning. That ball's gonna get hit up the middle, giving the American League a runner on first. And now, a couple batters later, we walk someone. They have runners on first and second. Gomez pitching. He gives up a hit up the middle. The throw at the plate. And they are safe. That was a great throw, though. Just a little more time we needed to get that out. But the American League tied this game up at 2 apiece. Next batter up is a little chopper to the catcher. We're going to get the out at first. So we remain tied at 2-2. Now in the bottom of the 6th, Joe Panic up to bat. No doubt about that one. And that ball is out of here. So Joe Panic, the first home run of this All-Star Game. That's going to give us, the National League, a 3-2 lead. Big shot right there to put ourselves ahead once again. Now we're bringing up AJ Pierzynski. We had a runner on third after walking a couple infield hits that moved him along, but Pierzynski's going to pop it up to left field for the easy out. Now to the bottom of the 7th inning, we have a runner on first base. Rizzo's going to come up with a base hit up the middle, advancing that runner, giving us runners on first and second. Now Joe Panic up once again. This time he is going to get walked, and that's going to give us bases loaded for Paul Goldschmidt, and Goldschmidt also is going to get walked. So that's going to make it a 4-2 game in this All-Star Game. Still bases loaded. Giancarlo Stanton up to bat. A little dribbler to the shortstop. They're going to get the force out at second base. That was a big opportunity right there. But in the top of the 8th inning, Casillas pitching, and that ball is ripped into right field off the wall. That is going to be a double for the American League, After a walk, they have runners on first and second, and a huge hit down the third baseline. That is going to bring in 1 run. Runners advancing to second and third. We're throwing it in, but they're going to decide to run home with it, being very aggressive, the American League. Not expecting that, and they are going to tie this game up at 4-4. Now with the runner on second, the check swing, and they're going to call that a strike, making that a strikeout. Still in the 8th inning, and another big hit. That one's going to go up the middle. We're coming in trying to field it, but that is not going to be in time. And the American League takes the lead 5-4. The 9th inning we go. Ramos coming up with a strikeout, and this is where we come into a little problem because, like I said in the beginning, we wanted to use every pitcher and every hitter. So we used all our pitchers through 9 innings, and if we score a run here, it's very difficult for us moving forward. But Panic, with runners on first and second, comes up clutch once again, bringing in another run, and we're going to tie this game up at 5-5 in the bottom of the 9th inning. Now we really need to score a run here. We have bases loaded. Corey Seager, an opportunity to win the game, and it's going to be a grounder to the second baseman. Easy throw to first. Now we're going on to extra innings. We have Familia pitching, and we don't have any other pitchers or batters in that case that can come into the game. So it's a very difficult position for us. Familia, though, is going to get some strikeouts. Now into the 11th inning, still a 5-5 game. Another strikeout for Familia. So he's holding it down, even though he's probably beat tired right now. 12th inning we go. Another strikeout for Familia. Still holding it down very well. 13th inning we go. They had a runner on first, and we're going to get a huge double play right here to get out of the inning. So Familia through 13, we're doing pretty good. But now, Jason Hayward, he's going to come up with a big hit. A big shot into right center field. That is going to give us a double to start off the bottom of the 13th inning. Now, DJ LeMahieu up the bat. We're going to sack bunt. Move Hayward along to third base. Works out exactly how we wanted it to. I mean, it would have been nice to reach first safely. Doesn't matter. Now, with the bases loaded after a couple of walks, Joe Panic up to bat. And once again, Joe Panic delivers. This one goes into the gap in center field. And we come up with a walk-off victory for the National League. The funny thing is, they counted all 3 of those runs, so Joe Panic is the MVP with a 2-for-3 game, a home run, and 5 RBIs. That is a great all-star performance from Joe Panic, and most importantly, for the National League, because now, if we make it to the playoffs, if we make it to the World Series, whatever team it is, the National League holds home field advantage, and hopefully we are the team that represents the National League. But with the Pittsburgh Pirates, we're 47-43 entering the All-Star game. We need a strong second half of the season, put ourselves into a position to secure a playoff spot. We'll see how the second half goes. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'm out.